I tried to. I was like, I tried to catch you while you were doing that story, but I was like, oh shit, Hitch is still there. I don't know if Hitch wants to be on. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, you're so far behind. You have to sit there and look pretty and answer questions, mister. Good, because that's what you're here for. I'll always love you. Yeah, you're doing the job, not Jiners. 5. And I agree with Hitch 100%. I don't like that word. I don't think we went live in time for that. So I think you could have just never said anything. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I'm canceling him. We're going back to just us. Oh, yeah. Can we have the intro in German? Mm. Ow. Yep. Good old Schmorsborg broke his leg. My party left me, my wife left me, and now my leg is broken. How could it get any worse? Oh, God. Oh, that's fine. Why? Why can you not? Give me 1 sec. Let me find it.
2 seconds.
How's that? Can you hear them now?
Can you hear us meow? Adam says in the chat. Random Adam asked a question. He said, "Can you hear us meow?" So yeah, so diabolical dude. You see a half elf boy laying on the ground, and he's writhing in pain. You can see clearly someone has broke his knees. One of his knees. His other knee is fine. What do you do?
So I go there, I break the other
good.
knee, and I throw him in the volcano.
Oh
I
shit!
just realized how much of an insane person I sound like with that last bit when they couldn't hear you giving the whole context.
Right.
And me just sitting there going, "Ah!"
Yeah, well, that's why we're here.
I mean, he must have heard things. He's hearing
Yeah.
voices in his head.
Well, we're back on the stream here. Okay, so hey, we're here with Adrian and Danny. Adrian and I were trying to figure out what game we wanted to play because we wanted to spend some time together today. And then at one point, I kept checking in and be like, "Oh, I should see if Danny wants to do a recording." And I was like, "Adrian, if like Danny wants to get on soon, do you want to like just do it?" And he goes, "Oh shit, I'm ready and willing."
I couldn't pass up that opportunity.
Right.
So here we are. So Adrian's awake. It is currently what, almost 8 o'clock in your time as we record.
Exactly. Yeah.
2 p.m. our time.
Hmm.
6-hour
Okay.
time difference right now, anyway, until daylight savings fucks it up for a little while, or rather, backtracking on daylight savings fucks it up. Standard, what do they call it? Standard daylight time.
I'll be
Standard?
honest, I
Yeah.
can't keep track of the time things anymore. I just look at my phone. That's the
Right, most
time.
clocks do that automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we have a question here. It's on the screen. It's been on the screen for a while, but for the listeners, you don't know that because you don't have a screen. At least
Neither do I.
you do, but you don't have our screen. So the question is, are you guys ready to talk about this?
Oh yeah,
Does
I'm always
everybody
ready to talk
question?
I'm
about
ready
my
and
itchy
willing.
groin.
Yeah, this is one that like I wanted Adrian on the show to answer because this is something he really specializes in. Germans have a lot of technology that helps them out with stuff like this. So I'm hoping that
Okay.
you can help us out. So the question is from, I'm guessing you pronounce it as Amaz, from the No Stupid Questions Reddit from 4 minutes ago as of this recording. And they ask, how do I scratch my groin in public without looking weird? I do not want others thinking I am weird. This is a literal question. I have wondered for a long time. Do not blame me. And that's the end of the question. So I do not want others to think I'm weird. That's a literal question. I have wondered for a long time. Do not blame me. I won't blame you because you asked it a question on a No Stupid Questions Reddit, and
Right.
that's the rules. You can't be mad at
true.
someone for asking a question there. So, Adrian, I'm going to start with you. I know you
Right.
have a lot of opinions on this, and as German culture is very important around this subject, let's help Amaz out. How do they scratch discreetly?
Yes, tell me all about
So,
German groin.
like you said, Germans have a lot of like technology that helps them in everyday life. So you should just go here to Germany, go to a shop and buy like a ball scratcher. You can put it in your pocket and you can control it with your phone. And if you can control the intervals, and then just scratch your balls through the pants.
And I already have one in my pants. Adrian sent me one before we started this. So I'm just going to go, So,
It works.
So you need to make sure.
That was a ball scratcher. I put it up my ass.
Okay, so
it's multifunctional.
so don't just don't hit the green button right away. You have to the settings on, and I put it on Freddy Krueger setting. That was not proper.
Oh.
Don't do that.
There's also a
okay.
disco mode if you want to like make lights of your pants.
Oh, they're glowing. Oh, they're
Right.
glowing. That's a pre-existing condition, actually. Okay, so
Literally burning down there.
So you're saying that you have a ball scratch? It's a ball scratcher that works through your phone. What does it look like?
What does it look like? It's kind of like cylindrical in shape, and it's kind of like a back scratcher that it, like something comes out.
It comes
and if
out.
you control it, just like comes out and that goes through your pants. It just like this.
It just kind of like does like a little couple
Right.
and moving finger wiggle for the listeners at home.
Right.
So imagine your hand is supinated. No, pronated. No, supinated.
Then you can tell it.
Wait, if your palm is up, that's supinated, right? Yeah. So because you're asking for supinated. And then like you wiggle your fingers. Your fingers.
Fingers. Yep, you wiggle your fingers.
My fingers.
You wiggle your fingers.
There's a title idea. Winkle your fingers.
Right.
You know what? I'm way ahead of you, Danny. I'm already starting. Doing it right now. Wingle your
Wingle
fingers.
them fingers.
Wingle your
Oh.
fingers. Okay, so Danny, tell us, we've heard the advice from the German man who has this technology. As an American who might not have that technology, what do we do?
Yeah, no, I got you. And I like to call this the Velcro method. Don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. But what you want to do...
Are you sticking some Velcro to your balls?
Actually, no. I know. Surprisingly. But it's along the same idea. So what you want to do is next time you groom and you shave down there, leave a bit of stubble. Like you do on your face, and then you can go like this to scratch. And then when you need to scratch, you just cricket that problem. You just rub your legs together. If anybody asks, you just gotta pee, but really you're using that stubble to really scratch everywhere.
Oh,
You're doing the pee
That's how
dance.
I think we should do it.
that's a fascinating idea.
Yeah.
Right.
But what
Or
if you
want
can't?
a better answer, just go to the fucking bathroom.
That takes too much time. That's inconvenient.
You go to the
Yeah.
bathroom, you scratch what you need to scratch, and you go, okay, that's fine. I don't need to wash my hands.
Here's the thing about
I think
that.
that's the American way, yeah.
Why should I have to go all the way to the bathroom just to, like, would you be offended if I scratched my hand?
No.
No. Right? Would you be offended if I scratched my arm?
No.
Yes.
Probably. Like, what if I was wearing a short sleeve shirt and I scratched my skin?
Right.
Right?
Okay. No.
Most people aren't gonna bat an eye at that. So what if I, as long as, here's the thing. As long as you're not reaching into your underwear to scratch anything, I don't care. It doesn't offend me at all if you're digging somewhere to get it. Like, you're scratching over your clothes, But the thing is like your hands are the filthiest part of your whole entire body.
Yeah.
And those things
True.
touch everything. So if I'm like touching my clothes and then I bump up against you in a crowd, now I'm transferring my hand germs onto your clothes, right? Your hands are the filthiest motherfucking thing.
I also have another question for Amaz. How often is this an issue that you need to think about it all the time? Because I don't know about
That's a
you
good
guys,
point.
but like, they're not like constantly itching.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah,
Adrian,
it's
how
not like
often
something
would
I need to revolve my life around.
Adrian, how often would
That's
you
your whole
say it gets
personality.
itchy down there? Adrian, how often would you say it gets itchy down there for you? Yearly,
No.
annually,
Annually,
Annually.
10 times.
10 times
times a year?
annually.
Right.
Wow. I mean, so that's less than one a month.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. That's
But if
pretty
you
good.
say monthly, then it's 3 times.
wait, what?
Wait, so it's 10 times in a year, but 3 times in a month.
Right.
Okay, yeah, no, I get you. Makes perfect sense.
So, so there's two. The space-time continuum splits in two, and if Adrian decides he's going to measure annually how often he gets itchy, his body goes, well, we have to keep it under 10.
People also know.
But if Adrian starts tracking monthly, they're like, whoa, we got to go up to 3 times.
Right.
At least once every week and a half. Wow. Okay.
Well, how about you, Adam? You haven't answered the question yet. How would you solve the ball itching problem?
You just do it through your pockets.
Right.
I've always ever just done it through you just reach into your fucking pockets. Here's a little trick. I'll tell you right now. Almost always when I don't know what to do with my hands, but I want to still be like presentable. And when I say presentable, I don't mean like, I don't know, like I'm being judged, but like I'm very aware. I'm trying to be aware of what my body language is around people. So like I don't want to, like when I don't know what to do with my hands, I used to cross my arms a lot, but then someone once said like that could come off as like I'm irritated or maybe I'm confrontational.
Right.
So I was like, oh, okay, I can see what you mean. So if I ever go to do it and I'm aware I'm doing it, what I've learned to do, and I've been training myself to do this for years now, is I'll put only just my fingers in my pocket, my thumb will hang out. So because part of it is like if I'm walking with my hands in my pocket all the time and I fall, I want to be able to get my hands out of my pocket quick enough to break my fall. So like I don't put my thumb in my pockets, but also makes me look less suspicious if like an authoritative figure approaches.
It's
like,
a ball scratcher.
Right. It's like he's like, yeah. So like, I just use my middle finger because it's longer. But no, if my thumb disappears into my pockets, I'm either grabbing something or I'm scratching something. Like
good to know.
Like,
right.
Yeah. So if we're ever hanging out and you see my hands go like from this to that, something's happening. So like Hitch,
Look,
if you're watching, you now know the secret.
Hitch is never gonna look at you the same way again.
Also, you can also just watch my body. I do try very hard to not cross my arms anymore because that's just like it was a resting state for me. Like usually if it's like up like by your chest more, it's a lot more like I'm trying to be intimidating. But usually I just kind of keep them low. It's just like a little hug, I guess, to keep my arms from doing something.
One of the things I do to be able to cross my arms without looking like I'm being so standoffish is I'll do like the one cross, but then the other one I'm just kind of like
I'll do that too.
like, yeah. Like I am
scratch
still
your hand.
listening to you. I'm not like
Yeah.
closed off. I'm just kind of holding my own arm up.
Yeah, I'll do that too if I'm like sitting down. If I'm like, I'll go like just more of like a lean onto that hand instead. Like, yes,
Right.
indeed,
Hey,
of
girl.
course. Yeah.
But then your elbow starts to hurt. And you like lean on
yeah.
something.
You
Yeah.
have to switch elbows.
You
Yeah,
gotta
so
switch
Hitch
elbows, or you
says-
gotta like kind of maneuver it a bit, kind of get like the muscle out of the way.
Mhm.
Do like this one.
Yeah, you know, like
Hitch says they're not bothered by the new information, so that's good. We're still
thank
friends.
God, man. Hitch is like the perfect roommate for you.
Right.
I get away with too much. So anyway, yeah, through the pockets, like they're like, again, you're scratching through fabric, you're trying to be discreet. I remember in high school, my girlfriend's best friend once, I reached back and scratched my ass cheek, and she was like, she's like, did you just scratch your butt? And at first I said no, and then I was like, wait, yes.
Yeah,
And she's
okay.
like, why? And I was like, because it's itchy. And she's like, you don't scratch your butt in front of people. And I was like, why though? Like, I'm not reaching down my pants and like
Exactly.
fishing,
Yeah.
you know. I'm not fishing for
Yeah,
like river
I don't
nuggets.
see the problem with that. I guess
Yeah.
it depends. Like if you're going for, and this goes for the groin too, but if you're just going for like a little quick, little pinch scratch, whatever, get it out of the way, you're
Pinch
good.
scratch is exactly what you do.
It's when you go like bring up the one leg and you're like really digging in there.
Yeah, it's when you make a show of it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how that's not common knowledge for people to just do. Just like reach through your pockets and scratch your stuff,
I mean, common knowledge is pretty limited.
And I don't know
lately, yeah.
about you guys, but like I feel like getting air in there is a good way to stop that. So I wear boxers. I wear a lot of like baggy sweats.
You
You
just
know,
like
there's airflow in there. It's not getting like swampy in there. You can do that.
With a little fan to blow in there.
yeah. Can you imagine you're like at fucking Universal Studios and you get an itch and you just buy one of those like necklace fans and you just like
Right, yeah.
The ones with the spritz, and you're just
Yeah.
and it's on a hot summer day. Everybody goes, I get it. I get it.
No, it makes sense.
There are people that just like fan people.
Oh yeah, like a hand fan. Like, sir,
Right.
yeah, freaking Mickey Mouse comes out of nowhere. And he's like, can I help you?
Let me help you.
Please don't sue us, Disney.
Goofy's like, Gores, you're really schwitzing down there. Like, yeah. Can you? Yeah, like the poor man's version is like if he doesn't have a hand fan, he just like what I was doing. He turns his chin down, just blows down his pants. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, if that's the cure, that's the cure.
If you have your shirt tucked in too, you could just kind of like make it into like one long pull on both, make it into like a straw that just goes all that air.
I was just imagining if you go like through here and then down to your groin.
Yeah, get all that air in there. Or open up or pull out the pants and then start doing this. Get some of that air.
Right? Yeah, Danny is grabbing his shirt and pulling it in and out to create like a vacuum, like a fan. Yeah, and I mean, again, and this is for everybody. This isn't just for people with balls. It's for people with all the things, whatever you got going on. Even if you're a Ken doll down there, the point is that like you gotta scratch it. You just like. I don't like that there are like these weird little rules where like I just saw a kid at the grocery store just 2 days ago, full on hand on the crack of his ass, just going to town, and mom and dad ain't saying shit.
That one I might have a little problem with, especially if then the kid starts grabbing at groceries.
Dude, they're in the fucking produce section. I'm like, well, this is why we wash our stuff when we go home, because there's little Timmy Scratcher fucking just.
This is why I always dip my meat in bleach before I eat it.
I dip my meat in bleach to get it to stop itching.
Don't do that. For legal reasons, I'm going to say this was a joke. Don't do that.
Yeah, I dip my meat in bleach so the itch goes away. That's how I do it. That's
exactly.
The real answer is like.
I get one of those... Here's some good advice. If you don't want it to itch down there, don't use Nair.
It's true. Don't do that.
Do it the old-fashioned way.
It'll burn. Don't put Bengay. It only gets worse. And listen, and here's another pro tip for people who have a groin, which is everyone.
That I know of.
if you're wearing shorts especially, and you put icy hot or any sort of like muscle relaxant on your legs, be careful of how much room is in your shorts, like the pant leg of your shorts, because those fumes will come up through your pants and cause discomfort in the nether region. I have had that happen when I put some like Bengay like right around my knee when I injured it. Like, but I wore shorts to bed, and those fumes just creep up into my pants. Oh my god!
Sounds awful.
And it felt at first, because it just creeps up on you and you don't know. It felt like a tiny snake just bit my wang. I was like, oh, and I was like, oh god, now it's itchy and it burns. I was like, what the fuck? And then like I was like, oh my god, this is the same leg that I put the stuff on.
Oh no!
It's actually a snake.
What's that?
And there's actually a snake down there.
It was that little fish that climbs up your pee hole.
Right. Oh no.
Yeah,
that one was in the Amazon or something.
That's giving me the ick.
I think that's the Wingle fish.
All I know is it was in house.
Yeah, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, but I think you have to pee for that thing to work. I think it
was
gets
something
up,
like that.
Yeah, I think it climbs up.
Don't pee in rivers, people. You don't know what's going to swim up there.
Don't pee in rivers unless you are out of the water.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah.
Don't pee on the third rail.
Don't ever pee in rivers. Fish want to swim there.
Well, fish love pee.
Yeah, they're fine with it. They swim in their own
I'm a fish and I don't love pee.
Well, you're not a full-on fish. You don't have gills that I know of. Although those might be coming in 2020.
I mean, you never looked down my pants.
I never looked down your pants, although I've seen you in shorts. I haven't seen anything.
That's true.
Yeah. We've slept in the same bed.
We slept in the same bed.
Hung out in the same bed. I have a picture of that somewhere. Oh, that was the fateful day that I discovered my new online name, Random Adam.
Right.
I thought you were about to say that was the day I found out my fetish.
No, that was the day I found the
young Chone man.
Sleeping with somebody 10 years younger than me.
That was the day that I found my new groin scratcher, and his name's Smoses.
Right.
Hey man, everybody needs a job.
Yeah, I call him up, and Adrian goes, "All right, I'm mailing my hand," and he puts his hand in a mailbox.
It's not the first time you've mailed hands before.
It's true. We've mailed hands several times. But yeah, I think the long and short of this particular answer is just scratch away, dude. Just go for it. Just don't make it into a show.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Just, like if you're
be discreet.
Yeah, I think in the same rules of like in the men's bathroom, where like if you shake it too many times, like you're doing something else. Like, you know, like if you're down there for a good 10 seconds, that's probably plenty. If the itch hasn't gone away after that, you have a different problem, and you need to
I would say 10 seconds is like the limit.
And that's already on the high limit.
Yeah, you get up to 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's the high limit. That's if you can. Usually for me, it's like a quick, just like, oh, where is it? Pinchy, pinchy, pinchy.
Yeah, I do the pinch maneuver. You just pinch it.
Yeah, pincher maneuver, invented by Robert E. Lee
maneuver.
During the German wars of Madagascar, and like we still use it today.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's fine. The Geneva Convention did not specify the pinching maneuver.
Or the Anime Convention, or the Toy Convention. What's the big
but
one?
Anthrocon, they are against it.
Anthrocon is against it. Gen Con kind of in the middle. Gary Gygax and all that. Okay, next question. We only hit 23 minutes. We didn't do our 20-minute mark.
Yeah, no. There you go. Oh, look at that.
What a pity.
It even fits. I don't even have to change the window at all.
Yeah, I'll be damned.
Holy crap.
Do you want to do the honors of reading the next question, Danny?
Oh, sure. So, my friends, for your consideration, I need to know, what is something that was attractive at 18 but is embarrassing at 30? Smosey, for this question, we will pretend you're 30.
Why is that?
You're closer to 30 than you are 18, so.
Happy birthday!
What was attractive when I was 18?
What did you find attractive at 18 that now that you're a bit older, you're like, wow, that's actually really, really embarrassing?
Or,
okay.
Yeah.
I do have an answer, I think.
Oh, okay. You do?
I have an answer as well. What you got?
Wow, all right. Well, I'll go last. I just have to think about it.
I wouldn't quite say embarrassing, but when I was around 18, I was really into anime, so I found like anime girls really attractive. But I did grow out of that. Not that everyone needs to grow out of that, but I grew out of that. Now I think to myself, that's not me anymore. So that's, I guess, what's changed for me.
When you say anime girls, do you mean like girls on an anime or girls who like are into anime?
Girls in anime, not real girls. Real girls are still cool to this day.
You don't think about those real girls?
You heard it here. Real girls are still cool to this day.
That's a good like t-shirt or a hat to wear.
There you go.
That's a good t-shirt.
Real
Yeah.
girls are still cool to this day.
Real girls are still cool to this day. So shout out to the real girls out there, the real ones. We love you. We think you're great. You're still cool.
You're still cool.
Don't let anybody tell you different.
Right.
So like you're saying like if you saw like, I'm trying to think about anime girl, like I don't know.
I mean,
who's the Inuyasha girl?
Okay.
Kagome. Like you'd be like, that's
really
an anime.
gonna be outing myself as a weeb.
I didn't watch Inuyasha, but yes.
Okay, so you're like, oh, I thought
think.
they were hot.
Let me think.
About what?
Girls you would want to see in anime. I'm thinking.
Did
you watch like... Freezing?
Freezing?
Freezing. I'm trying to think of the Free Ren. She's pretty cute though.
I have not, because like I said, I've stopped watching anime like years ago, so I don't really know what the new anime. I have watched Cowboy Bebop a bit at CJ's place, but it wasn't really my kind of thing.
Okay, I was gonna say a lot of people
Fairy Tail.
But I did watch a certain anime recently called Spy X Family, because it's on Netflix.
Oh, I love Spy Family.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I like
Beluga, and I watch that one all the time.
That's also
that's just like a good feel good.
Right, yeah.
Who was an anime girl that you liked when you were 18?
Who was an anime girl that I liked when I was 18? When I was 18, I was also into like more ecchi anime. So where like the main point is more like fan service, where you like see like scantily clad anime girls. That's kind of like the whole point of the anime. And then I watched some like Hyperdimension Neptunia or like High School DxD.
Oh, I don't know any of those. All right.
Right.
So now you
Sorry, I've also watched High School DxD, and that one is crazy.
I can't believe I ever thought
at that point. I thought it was a good
anime. Again, I watched it with Beluga.
Okay.
I remember watching one that was.
Find you a girl that likes to watch scantily clad anime girls.
Exactly. Then you know she's a keeper.
What the fuck is something called where like these different female, they're humanoid, but they're different. They all have powers. Like they find a master and they essentially battle each other like Pokemon.
Magical girls?
Maybe like the Fates.
The Fates. Fate Zero, probably.
Yeah. No, it's not that.
I do like the Fate series.
There was always one where there's one busty girl and her top always got ruined.
That could be anything.
That's all anime.
Fight one time, every time with one arm over her chest, so she didn't show anything, and so she's always fighting one armed. No matter whatever fight she got in, it was always just her shirt that always got burned.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z.
The girl that had a move called Water Celebration. I can't remember.
Celebration.
Was it maybe like what was it called, Konosuba?
Is it?
Sekiro?
Wait, was it Fairy Tail?
That's the game. Sekirei. It's called Sekirei, I think. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Yes, it's called Sekirei.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, and they were like, I don't know. He kisses like some random. I don't even know how it happens, but I guess like kissing is like what locks in like you as like a partnership with these magical women creature people. Okay. I don't know what they are, but like some top executive dude's like, yes, we're going to do this thing where all these magical girls fight. And it's like very kind of one single guy collects a bunch of them, even though they're supposed to kill each other.
You know,
and then they just kill I don't know. It's weird.
When you describe anime just based on like this kind of stuff, I get it.
Right.
Everyone else, I get it.
Yeah.
When you describe it like this, I get it.
I mean, anime has some great stories, but There's also that stuff.
There's a lot of through lines of just like one guy's tougher than everybody else, or all the women are attracted to this one kind of unattractive, goofy dude that otherwise shouldn't be getting all these women.
Right.
And then there's just the ones that are just really outright just pervy, and they're there just I'm gunslinger girl, and I'm gonna load my shotgun with my boobs. You know,
Right.
Like it's just that's
That
what
kind
it
of sounds
is.
like High School DxD. Not High School DxD. School of the Dead.
Yeah, I did see High School of the Dead. That was fun. But yeah, so Age Room was into anime girls.
Right. What about you, Danny?
I would say the attractive at 18 but embarrassing at 30 is like the machismo attitude.
What's
You thought
that?
machismo was attractive?
Not me particularly, but I know younger guys like wanting to fight all the time, being like,
Okay.
if you, even look at my girl, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna, I'll kill you, and getting like the show offy cars. There was always that one kid that in high school when you could all drive had like a fancy car or a huge truck or something and thought he was hot shit. Unfortunately, a lot of guys have not grown out of this.
Nope.
But yeah, I see, because it's not asking what I think. It's just saying what's something attractive at 18 but embarrassing at 30. And I think a lot of, guys and girls to an extent get into that whole bad boy attitude is very cool, machismo, whatever,
Yeah.
like, but then you grow up, you mature a little bit more, and you're like,
or you don't.
Hopefully you're like, wow, that's
Or you
actually
don't.
really sad. Or you don't, and you
Right.
I'm not finishing that sentence.
Right. It's never something I understood, like, ever.
No,
Like,
I was
from
never really
a
a
guy's
showboaty kind of guy.
perspective, or like trying to like imagine like the view like a woman would have, and I think like, how would anyone like that? Like, I couldn't never really empathize with that.
Well, there was a lot of, especially in America, there's a lot of media of women falling for the bad guy, or
Right, yeah.
the suave cool dude in like a leather jacket comes in and
like
ruins her
famously.
relationship with the boring old guy, and
Right.
shows her a good time and all this stuff. They ride off on a
There was
motorcycle
like
and whatever.
one show, I don't remember quite what it was called, and it was there was like some characters in there that were like early adults or something like that. And there was like this guy and this girl, and they were both kind of like a little awkward, and they were starting to become like a couple. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, hey, they look like a nice couple. And then like the brother of this guy was like this typical bad boy guy, and like this girl then had like her first time sex with this like bad boy guy, and telling like her boyfriend, oh, he was kind of seemed like a guy who would be good to have your first time with. I was like, what the fuck does that even supposed to mean?
Yeah. I can fix him. I'll
Fix him.
change for
Yeah,
him.
the I can fix him attitude. Oh my god. No,
Mm.
girl, no.
Yeah. It's not your responsibility.
Right.
Simply not.
All right, Adam. We gave you plenty of time to think about it.
This one, I thought of one, but like I don't know how to like fine tune it, but essentially like, because I did this and I was attracted to people who did this, and there's still part of it that I still have that, like, oh, they're cool, but like, there's a degree to it where it's not cool. Or like somebody who is like needlessly and recklessly defiant for sake of just being defiant. Like, and I was that guy, and I fall into it every now and then. We're just like, I ask why a lot, but it comes from a place of like, I don't like when someone says that's just what it is, like, but it doesn't have to be. So like, if you're pushing towards like understanding and trying to make change, but like, I've met people now, like who I work with, who just every step of the way is just has to be a battle. And like, it's just like, it's so exhausting to think like I was oppositional for sake of being oppositional. And it's just like, why did I do that?
Right.
It's exhausting. And like, there's times to pick your battles and times to stand up for people and like say, hey, like this needs to change, and you should, because a lot of people are too afraid to speak up about stuff. So you still should be defiant. It's okay to be a disruptor, but like, chaos for sake of chaos and just opposition for sake of opposition is just like not productive. People get hurt. It's more energy expenditure that you need to. And as you get older, you're like, fuck, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I can't go rage against the machine every day and every night right now. I got shit to do.
Right.
It's like the difference between like somebody who wants to see change and an anarchist who's just like,
Right.
I just want fucking everything to break.
Right. It's just like, yeah, just fighting for sake of fighting. Like you were kind of saying it earlier with like the machismo thing, but like I think to push that a little bit more broad, I think it's just fighting just to fight. You know, like there's just, and I have those tendencies too. Like I still have that kind of childhood trauma response if someone says like, go do this. I'm like, you better fucking say please. You know?
Yeah, I get it. Like when people tell me to hurry up, I'm like, oh, now it looks like it's going to take longer.
Now I can't hurry.
Yeah,
right.
Sorry.
Now I found 6 other things I have to do.
Right.
Sucks to suck.
Right. Manners should still exist even if you have urgency. You know, like,
but also, like, if it's Mbaluga telling me to hurry up, yes, honey, you got it.
That's why I'll find me somebody who doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Right. We will fight all the time, and I'm aware of it, and I hate that I have it. But like, just sometimes I just see it of these just people who every step, or another one that goes along with it is this is why I was struggling to pick the answer, because like there's like two halves to it, where like the other side I was like, either you're needlessly and recklessly defiant, or you're the victim of everything you do. Like you're the victim. Like,
oh, I hate that.
Just find any reason to make it about them.
Nothing's your fault. Everything is against you. Right. I hate that.
Right. It's just so exhausting. And like, I have a nephew who rides that line, but he's still young. He's 10. He has oppositional defiant reactive attachment disorder. He's working against a lot of things, but he's also in control of more than he thinks he is. But just nothing is his fault. But I see grown ass adults who still do shit.
I feel like you see a lot of that on like TikTok.
On TikTok, you see it in our fucking presidential administration. Like people who just do not.
That shouldn't be.
No.
People who don't really take responsibility. Nothing is their fault. We were talking before we started about like how airline prices have gone up because Spirit shut down, and Spirit was garbage, but they were a competitor that helped.
They were garbage that was dragging down the prices of everybody else.
And so like now people are going to be like, well, I just don't understand. People are traveling less and we have less tourism. God, people just need to work harder to afford our tickets. They're fair. You know, just like people who just can't just accept that we fucked up. You know, for me, we're suffering. We're so rich. Or even on a more relatable scale, like there are people who like just whatever their trauma response is, there's a line between like I get it, but also like fucking do something. You know, where I understand you have problems, but like you can't just be like, well, poor me.
Can I get an experience off my chest?
Please.
Sure.
Especially when it comes to this show, I really try to avoid politics. All right, but look, I'm gonna just come out right now. At least Adam and I. You know, we live in America. We're lefty. Shocker, I know. I'm not going to name any names. I assume Moses is lefty compared to, like, I'm not going to name any names. But I was with 2 other people at one point, and one of them, they were both from the other side of the aisle. One of them said, you know, there was a story the other day about somebody who, even with insurance, their thing was like $5,000. Oh, it's terrible. We need to, you know, they need to get rid of insurance companies. And I'm like, okay, I'm with you so far. You know, that sounds pretty, I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, that sounds good. The other guy goes, oh, I know what you mean. They're just like stealing from us. What we need to do is we need to get rid of all the Democrats so we can get rid of them. I'm like, bitch, what are you saying? Which side do you think has been trying to get rid of them? Which side wants nationalized healthcare that doesn't require insurance?
Right, but that's kind of what I'm saying is like,
so infuriating.
It's not that I found that attractive, I should say, like, because I remembered what the question was. It's just like attractive in a way that like you just kind of, it's a thing that you do. Like, you know, you're.
It's not necessarily sexual attraction. It could be, I want to be like this kind of attraction.
Right, or that's just what I call
emulation attraction. Yeah.
that's a normal thing to do as an 18-year-old. Like, the world is so
The
hard
rebellious
for me.
phase. You know, like
Right.
you're figuring out who you are. It makes sense for you
Right.
to kind of rebel against the norms to see where you fit in that paradigm. But like as you get older and you realize like, okay, here's the limits, here's what's socially acceptable and why, and just like the energy required to keep up with fighting everything all the time,
Right.
you start
Like,
to realize
way
like,
too much.
you know, that's why they have what's it called, the blunder years, or like you look at your
yeah.
high school pictures where you, at least if you're me, you have straight hair covering your face, and you're like, oh God.
It's not uncommon to look back at your old self and like, what am I
Uh-oh.
doing?
Right.
Adam, you're a robot.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
My robot in the game too.
Oh no.
Zencaster.
Smosey's fine. It's just Adam,
I'm
so
fine.
it's got to be you. Yeah. Smosey's still human.
I don't know.
Oh, no,
We have the German technology.
Oh man.
There you go. Now you're back.
Okay,
You know what
great.
else I actually have for this one? Based
Sure.
on what we're doing
What's that?
right now? Always having to be like perfect, never being the fool. When you're
That's a
18,
big
you need
problem.
everybody to think you're hot shit. You know, you never, if somebody calls you out for something, it's like this huge thing. But then by the time you're 30 and you've matured a bit, and you're like, who actually gives a crap? You do
Mhm.
things like starting a podcast with your friend and other friends where you just like talk about scratching your groin and shit, and like,
And nobody
who
cares.
cares? Yeah,
Yeah.
who cares? Realizing that nobody really cares is huge.
Yeah. You know, and if you want to fight the system, scratch your groin in public, but just,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make
Don't
that
do
on
it
a,
more than
on a
5
sign.
Just don't ask somebody to smell your finger after.
Yeah.
Ask
And the
somebody to scratch your groin.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. True friends scratch each other's groins.
Ask
You
a
heard
real
it from
girl, 'cause
these
they're
two.
still-
They will do that for each other.
Yeah. Ask a real girl to do it. They're still cool.
They're
like,
so cool. Your AI girlfriend will not do it. I'm sorry.
No.
your AI girlfriend cannot scratch your groin for you. It's
Not
not
yet.
gonna happen.
Not yet,
That's the
anyway.
one downside, yeah.
I'm sure
It's
somebody will eventually come out with like, oh, here's the arm attachment that can do it. But right now,
Wouldn't be
no.
surprised.
guys are gonna snap their wangs if that happens.
Oh.
They're gonna overestimate how hard they get and just snap it like a cucumber, brother.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, all that to say that, yeah, I still find that kind of thing attractive, but like when it's targeted, like where it's just
Mhm.
like, you know what, I'm going to help my colleagues unionize. It's like, yeah, oh, you're so hot, you know.
Well, because at that point, you're not fighting the system for the sake of fighting the system. You're fighting it to help people, or
Right.
right. You have
for
a
either
target in
side. It's
mind.
for what you believe in. It's not just like, well, fuck the man keeping us down, you know?
Right. But also fuck the man for keeping us down, but like you're doing something about it. Like,
Yeah.
the thing is, like, some people rebel in a way that's not productive. They just like, they think rebellion is like not putting their shopping carts back. Cause like, that's not
Oh, fuck
helping.
that.
That's not hurting the man. That's hurting
I
people
also
who
don't
work for the
understand
man.
that.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't, I hate those.
Like they think,
Right.
oh,
It's
me
the
driving
whole-
recklessly on the road is fighting the system. Like, no, you're creating a hostile environment for everyone else.
It's not
Right.
cool to be a rebel without a cause.
It's
That's
so not
like the distilled. I know there's like that edgy side of you that's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm a rebel without a cause. No,
It
you're
sounds
just an
cooler than it is.
asshole. Yeah, you're just an asshole.
Yeah, you're just a dick, and you know what? You're a piece of shit, is what you're being.
Ooh, and don't even get me started on what
Don't-
you should do this year.
Ugh. Do you know about this?
I know about this. Don't
You
be a
know,
dick this
our
year.
our tagline.
Just don't
Right.
be a piece of shit.
Don't
Try
be a
not to
piece of
be.
shit this
Oh,
year. Just
try not to be a piece of shit, yeah.
try,
Yeah.
just try so hard not to be a
A
piece
rebel
of shit this
without a
year.
cause equals a piece of shit this year.
Right. It's
Even if we
doo-doo.
agree with some of the things you're rebelling against, that doesn't make us friends.
Mhm.
You know, like if you're just causing fires for sake of fires without thinking about how it's going to affect anyone else, like it doesn't matter what your intentions are at that point. You burn down everyone else's home because you thought there might be one creep that lives there. Like it just, that's
Right.
not
Yeah.
how it works.
It just hurts more people
You
than it does
can't-
good.
Yeah, you can't hurt the common man in order to scratch the elite and be like, I helped.
Yeah,
No.
it's the same as like when generals and presidents and kings send poor people to war to fight a battle they have no fucking stake in. Like if you're out there just being like, oh, well, I don't care about the casualties as long as I get the result I want, that doesn't make you any better. It makes you no better, and it will just makes things worse for everyone else. So that's I think what I was trying to get at. It's like there's a way to do it in a way that I think is still very attractive and very cool and honorable and admirable, but then there's a way to do it where it's just like you're a piece of shit. You're just being awful. You're just being absolutely shitty, and just quit it. Just grow the fuck up. And coming from me, you should feel bad that I'm telling you to grow the fuck up. God damn, dude. Adrian, any final thoughts?
Then you was talking about like being like perfect and like not being able to like make mistakes and stuff like that. What I think is still good if like people try to just like improve themselves. Like if you like do exercises, like live healthy and stuff like that. If you kind of want to do that, and that's I think still like attractive. Like that's just being good. But like if you like fault everyone for not being the same way, then that's also like very unattractive.
I agree with that. Yep.
Absolutely.
And I think seeing your own flaws and being able to accept them is a huge part of growing. Because how are you supposed to fix something if you won't acknowledge it's broken?
Yeah, but there's also people who make excuses for that. You know, where they're like,
right, exactly. Well, that's not attractive.
I didn't go exercise today because someone cut me off and pissed me off on my way home. Like, all right, well, cool. I mean, it's fine. Like, you can just say I didn't feel like exercising, but you're mad, so then you decide not to exercise this month. You know, like it's not.
Oh God.
Yeah, you know, you decided to scratch your groin 3 times this month instead of.
And you're exhausted.
Man, oh God. 1, 2, 4. Do I do it? I'm
done.
Oh God, I did my 3 allotted, but like it's still itchy.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Can I tell you? Can I tell you something I used to do? I still do it every now and then, if I'm being totally honest. But if I feel an itch like right in the beehole, like right in the right down Main Street, like I'll find the corner of a desk or a table.
Yep.
I'm going to be watching you like a hawk the next time you come over.
Right.
If I can find anything that looks like it'll kind of fit the semi-sharp, but not gonna like rip my asshole open further. Something that has edges, I'm gonna like, oh, I'm just gonna like, yeah, okay, it's better.
You're gonna like you're gonna visit Danny, and then suddenly he's like a siren, and then you know, okay, you ripped his asshole.
You have to put on this chastity belt that's like made of metal, so nothing can get there.
Yeah, my brown eye has become a red eye. And
here's what you do: you go to the bathroom, you say like, "Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom" or whatever. You pull out your secret special scrub daddy.
You gotta keep
and you get all up in there.
You know, if you put them in your shoe as like extra cushion for the sole of your shoe,
good way to hide that, yeah.
Then you still have it for when you need it. You know, just take it out of your shoe.
Or better yet, just like, you know, they have the holes for the eyes and the mouth. If you're a guy, just slip it on, and now it's there. It can be scratching every time you take a step.
Yeah, I mean, there's ways to get creative. You know, and of course, there's
Daddy loves being at your groin.
Yeah. Then there's the groin buffer 5000 from Germany.
What about mommy?
Well, there is a
scrub mommy. Is there?
Yeah, the scrub mommy is the.
Is it the same thing but pink?
It's a different. I just saw those two. One of them is more like a traditional, like rougher sponge, and the other one's.
Scrub Daddy is kind of like one step below steel wool. Like it's a really coarse sponge. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna search it.
But it has a happy face etched into it.
That makes it so much better, to be honest.
Yeah, it's so good. I have one.
Scrub Mommy versus Scrub Daddy.
And Scratch Mommy is like an angry face.
Oh, the Scrub Mommy has 2. It's soft on one, rough on the other.
Okay.
And then
Scrub Daddy is just rough like all over.
A rough all over. Right? Yeah. So you might want to get the Scrub Mommy. So you put the soft end on first, and then the rough end.
Then you go with the hard end.
Right. Or the other way around.
Work your way up to it. Well, it's fine if you just use the Scrub Daddy. It's gonna hurt at first, but you'll get calluses.
Right, but like, you know
You
what?
can
We
use
have
it.
people who don't have. We have people who
Because
don't have
on your balls.
schlongs. We have people who don't have schlongs who watch this and listen to this show, so we have to be inclusive. So like,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know what to do in
Velcro
that
in your
situation.
Velcro. What are those things called? Command strips
Oh
in your
God.
undies. And so you put both ends together so the Velcro is hidden, and then when you need it, you remove the other Velcro piece, so that way it's just Velcro left. Not even Velcro. It's like it's like the little plasticky things that
Yeah.
like clasp together.
But
to
make
create-
sure you got the sharp end on your legs to give you the scratch, because if you have the softer end, you're just going to make things even itchier.
Right. So that's how everyone can do it. Like regardless of gender, put that stuff on your legs or in your undies.
Or
that way
if you want, I just thought of another answer. If you want like a good socially acceptable reason to scratch in there, just go outside, grab a whole bunch of poison ivy leaves, and just get rubbing.
No one will
And
judge
nobody
you.
will judge you if you have to scratch afterwards.
Nope.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or get like a cool stick, especially like a bouncy stick. Shove that up your pant leg or down. Adrian, you know a thing or two about bouncy sticks.
Right. There's an Instagram account called Official Stick Reviews. So all you need to do is like pull up your phone, grab a stick, pretend that you're following for this channel, and just put it in your pants to scratch.
Oh, that's a stellar idea, Adrian.
It's a great idea.
Right.
You're filming content.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize
killing two birds with one testicle.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize just how big and good feeling the stick was. I was trying to
fit the whole stick in the frame, and you put it down there.
Yeah. And I think, or you can get
the
said
stick is like 6 inches.
You get like a curvy one that's almost like whip shaped. You put it down like almost like you're a Ninja Turtle. You put it down the back of your shirt, down the back of your pants, comes down through where the
fucking drain snake.
Yeah, and then you just like, you kind of pull it like a lawnmower.
Now you're just flossing.
Right. You kind of
but like
it's just your butt and your balls.
Oh.
Whatever your groin in general can go along. It can be your groin, your taint, your beehole all at once. You pull it out like you're starting a lawnmower, like
You should sell those.
Oh no.
But what I'm saying is though, you have to go out prepared. Like you have to know that you get itchy down there. Otherwise, any of these other solutions we've proposed are good.
Oh, can you also I guess baby powder?
Baby powder is actually really good.
If you want like an actual answer, you could throw some baby powder in there.
Baby powder causes shrinkage. That's why it's called baby powder.
So you have to be okay with that.
You have to be okay with some potential shrinkage or tightening.
Maybe take some steroids so that the balls to penis ratio don't get messed up.
And if you don't have balls to penis, then again, it could cause some tightness or some like discomfort, itchiness. You know what else works? Ghost pepper hot sauce
on your balls.
Anywhere in the groin. I'm not. This is for anybody who's human.
The itching will be the least of your problems. I agree.
You won't think about itching at all.
Yeah. That's fair.
Or finally, if you don't want to put anything in the region, cause discomfort somewhere else.
Yes.
And you won't think about it.
I was about to say that too. You only feel like the worst pain. It's the same thing with itching. Like you whatever's most uncomfortable for you is what you're going to feel over everything else.
Right. So if you're itchy in the pants, make yourself inflamed elsewhere. Ghost peppers in the mouth.
Flame.
Yeah, inflamed is a wild word to use.
Ghost peppers in your eyes.
Get ghost pepper powder and just knuckle deep.
Yeah.
Right up the nose.
Snort it right off of... Yeah. Snort
it
right out of the
bottle.
bottle. I promise you won't think about having an itchy groin ever again. You'll have other problems. I learned that
it does come with some side effects.
Yeah. But what remedy doesn't?
I know, dude. It's always fantastic to me when I'm watching a commercial and they're like, take this pill in order to like get rid of gas and bloating. Side effects include diarrhea bad enough it might kill you, dehydration, seizures. Like, I think I'll just live with feeling like gassy for a bit.
Lose
Oh
an
my
arm.
God.
I was just at a toy convention recently, and this guy makes these like he kind of repurposes old action figures and kind of gives them new names and stuff. And he made one called Oozempic, and it's like this ooze monster. And it says side effects may include. There's so many on here, so I'm not going to read them all. But one of them is Finkel heaps, reptile dysfunction, new genes.
That's a K-pop group.
Dingleberries, more than one donkey.
Oh, dingleberries, no.
There's so much in your daddy issues, zipper dick, coffin flops, chummy Leons, and much, much more.
Oh my God.
And like that's what I hear when those like all of a sudden a guy goes, side effects may include blah, 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 blah.
right there.
Okay. Okay, maybe I don't want to take.
Maybe I'm
Ozempic
good.
after
Yeah,
him.
maybe I don't.
Maybe I'm fine to just do a couple extra sit-ups before I take a
Look,
shit.
man,
Right.
I can tell you from experience that those side effects can be awful.
Oh yeah, for sure.
believe-
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we've handily answered both questions. Adrian, before we wrap up, I would just like for you to tell us what is something that you find attractive now at 27 that you didn't find attractive, you know,
At
that you
30.
probably thought you found
Find-
attractive at 18.
Attractive now.
What's attractive to you?
What do you
What's
like?
attractive to me?
Jived up.
I guess we're coming back to like the perfectionism. Not really being perfect, but like striving to become a better person. That I do find attractive.
Self-improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Good for you.
Self-improvement
That's
is
a very
very
mature answer.
sexy.
Right.
Yeah. Good job, 27-year-old Adrian.
Mhm.
Good job, me.
Look at this again when you're 30 and tell us what you think.
Yeah. Danny,
I mean,
at
that
20
was soon enough.
Yeah.
Danny at 27 plus 8, what do you find to be attractive
Thanks,
now?
man. Oh, the grace. What do I find attractive at 30? That I
Plus 8.
You're
Plus
30.
no plus 6. Plus 6 at 30.
Oh, no, I was saying 27 plus. You're 35 or 36?
I'm 36.
Oh, okay, so it would be 27 plus 9.
9. I was hoping you wouldn't catch that. And that's a I have to say probably the not being afraid to look like a fool is probably the biggest one. Like
Right, that was
Yeah.
a good answer.
Being able to laugh at yourself or to just
another great example was we watched Page Master. I don't know if you guys ever
Probably
saw
Vulcan?
that. Yep. The old movie. I used to watch that all the time as a kid. So Mbaluga had a field day because when we watched that, the whole movie, I was like, I remember that one. I remember that book. That's the pirate book. Or we had ice cream, and Mbaluga laughed at me because I've never used an ice cream cone. I always got milkshakes.
You're
So-
really
That's
weird.
blowing my mind.
Yeah. So me and Mbaluga got ice cream, and she's just eating
What
the
is
ice
that?
cream, and I've got chocolate all down my arm. I'm like, how the hell do you do this?
Right.
Finding joy in those moments instead of being like
right.
butthurt about it because you looked like a silly fool.
Right.
That's
Just
how you
fun.
live a happy life. Yeah, just be. Who cares? She finds
Right.
it adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I would too.
Yeah, it's adorable. Even
Like
I
a
have to
fucking-
say it was adorable.
Chocolate
Otherwise, I'll get
running down your-
bored.
Eating ice cream is hard.
Dude, just get a
And tasty.
milkshake. My gosh.
Milkshakes are
That's a-
tasty though.
Yeah, that's a real man's.
Yeah, I do love milkshakes.
Roman
Well, I always
ice
had
cream.
very sensitive teeth, so I couldn't eat ice
Same.
cream.
Yeah.
Now I use
struggle with it.
Sensodyne. It's like, it still hurts a little bit, but I could do it. I'll still get the milkshake.
Yeah.
How
But I
about you,
have to
Adam?
get, like what am I?
What's your-
a
at 38?
nice ass.
No, 7.
At 37, a
37.
nice ass is
30
all
plus
I
7.
want.
Nice ass.
Ooh. fucking with some legs attached to it. Oh shit!
Wait, you want an ass with legs? How many legs?
At least one, if
At
not
least
two.
one.
I'm cool with either, frankly. I'm cool with it.
You heard it here, folks. First, Adam hates double amputees.
Right.
No, I said at least. I mean, it depends. I mean, the ass is still there, but like if there's an ass
still there.
legs, but like only because like I'm an active guy, but like but no, I think something that like I didn't realize was so important to me, especially, and this isn't even just in the opposite gender or like whatever you're attracted to romantically. This is just like people in general. Is like you gotta be fucking a silly goose. You gotta be funny. Like you have to be like, it's not even so much being able to look like a fool, but that's part of it. But just like
be a fool.
You have to have a sense of humor.
You have to be funny. You have to be able to laugh at yourself, laugh at what's going on, laugh at a situation, come up with jokes quickly, be witty. Like those are all things that just like get you through like tough times or even just make a nice time better. So like I'm just like, man,
that's another thing that's something attractive at 18 is like purely looks. It's very when you're going out with girls in high school and stuff, it's very shallow. It's very much who you find attractive. But when you hit like 30, it becomes a lot more about what can you emotionally bring to the table. Yeah, like how do we click emotionally? Do you make me laugh? Do I make you laugh? To the point where like looks get your foot in the door, sure. I'm not gonna say they're completely unnecessary.
Right, yeah.
But it is so much more than that. When you're dating somebody and looking for something more real.
Yeah. I don't think I would have been able to date any of the beautiful people I've dated if I'm like, I don't think I'm an ugly dude, but I definitely feel like there are people who are way hotter than I am. And I've gotten some people who I'm like, man, you are fucking out of my league, dog. So like, and almost always they're just like, you're really fucking funny, man. And you actually give a shit.
Also learning to just like cut shit out of your life that's dragging you down.
Oh yeah.
They're like finally getting to that point where I was like, you know what? I haven't talked to this person in like 5 months. They haven't talked to me. And every time I do try and like initiate a conversation, it just ends up with me being angry. Fuck it. I don't need them.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. But not like the sexy way, just the bad way.
No, the bad way.
Yeah, it's very freeing when you finally are like, you know what? I'm just going to dump everything that I don't like. You realize like I don't need to keep friendships alive if they're not working for me. It's a two-way street. It ain't working. Sorry, bud, but you got to go.
I also need to learn that like my early 20s.
You what?
I also needed to learn that lesson in my early 20s.
Yeah. Can I tell you guys one last thing that I find attractive?
No.
At 37?
Sure.
You guys.
I find you pretty attractive as well.
Adrian and Danny are two hotties with a body that get real naughty.
And you don't even know if I'm wearing pants.
I don't know, and
I'm definitely not.
And here's the thing: whether you are or whether you aren't, I'm still in there like swimwear, baby.
I mean, if I'm not, you can't because there's nothing to be in.
I'm ready to. There's something to be in.
There's definitely a prison pocket to go into.
There are places to go. I'll be like that fish in the Amazon. You don't know.
It's very tiny. I can fit anywhere.
Yeah, you would be surprised. I'm actually like a straw cleaner.
You know what felt really good was finally this interview I had yesterday was the first interview I ever had remote, and I absolutely did. Yes, I absolutely did the stereotypical. I had on like a button-down shirt and everything. Right. Yeah, but I was wearing like sweats and just barefoot underneath. Yeah, right. Like, I could get used to that. That was fine.
I think most people do that. Yeah.
Can you imagine if someone's like, "Hey, let's see the whole fit"?
Yeah, can you stand up for a second? Well, did you see there was a video of somebody doing an interview called "Laying Down"?
Okay.
No, I didn't see that.
Did you? You didn't see that one? I guess it was like trying to block whatever's behind him or whatever, but he was doing the whole thing laying down, pretending he was still sitting up. And he went to take a drink of water, and it didn't work the way you would expect it to because he's lying down. So the interviewer's like, "Are you are you laying down? Can you take another drink of water right now? Can you? And the guy's just like, so
That's
good.
hilarious. Honestly, like where I'm working, if they said, "Hey, let's see your whole fit," that would have been like, "Cool, man."
Yeah, I like it. Hey, where'd you get that shirt that says blue?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, honestly. Speaking of which, go to the Fun Installers Network Etsy store.
Set 'em
If
up.
you
Also
want
go to the
to
Smoses
check,
Emporium Etsy store.
yeah, and go to the Smoses Emporium Etsy store. There's no one else on there named Smoses. You'll find it. That's Smoses with an S at the beginning and at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Not Moses or Mose.
And if you like my voice, I'm on Fiverr. Danny
Ooh,
Guarantee. I'll say things for you.
we'll say
I'll do it in
things.
funny
guarantee
voices. I'll
the
do it in
time.
regular voices. I don't care.
That's true. We gotta put those things on our website. I've been lazy. I'll do it.
Look at us. We're also like, entrepreneurial.
We
We're
are
so
also
good.
entrepreneurial.
That's
also
what makes
good.
us attractive at 30.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, my finances are definitely.
Everything is going swimmingly. Would you like to pay for our dinner? Yeah. Go ahead and, Danny, go ahead and say the nice thing that you say to people and to Adrian, of course.
You got it, Robot Adam. I still understood what you said. So, thank you all so very much for watching and listening. We really do appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.
It is, thank you. It is a dream come true every time to do this. That's why I say it every time, even if you're sick of hearing it. Too bad. I'm going to say it anyway. Smoses, thank you so very much for joining us today. I'm glad we were able to just kind of swing this real quick. This was awesome. Always great to have you around. Always great to have you on the show. Check out funinstallersnetwork.biz, Smoses Emporium. Don't be a piece of shit this year. Just don't. Just don't.
Just don't do it.
Don't
Adrian,
do it.
Adrian, can you teach us how to say "try not to be a piece of shit this year" in German?
Of course. Sei kein Stück Scheiße dieses Jahr.
Ja.
Genau.
I'm surprised we got that far.
Did you say Scheischen Scheiße?
Sei kein Stück Scheiße dieses Jahr.
Sei Handtuch Scheiße.
No, sorry. No.
Did I do it?
Right. You're doing perfect.
You say Handtuch Scheiße?
Yeah.
Sei Handtuch Scheiße?
Right, I know Scheiße is shit.
All right, well, you know what? We're just going to sign off with Adrian saying it. So, Adrian,
yeah, there you go.
Tell everybody to try not to be a piece of shit this year.
Everybody, sei kein Stück